Here we have the Tackle Club saltwater estuary box for November. Let's check it out. 3 soft plastics for you this month. First one from Fish Arrow, the free rigged shrimp in a 2.6 inch. Now these are going to be dynamite rigged up on a lightly rigged jig head. I like to fish my plastics in the estuary very light, as light as I can cast normally, unless there's a lot of water flow going through, but on a light head, you're going to get a nice little flutter down the side of a pontoon or rock wall, or even fish it with the current, let the current do most of the swim with you, which is one of my favourite ways to chase flathead. So if the current's running right to left, cast up current and that'll slow sink down with the current, and then when it hits the bottom, hop it back off again, and you're covering a lot more water that way. A lot of times as well, the flathead will be facing up into that current, waiting for any bait or food to get washed into their face for them to have an easy snack. Next up is the Damiki Wow Grub in the 3 inch. So moving up in size, a little bit bigger, but a grub style plastic. I will fish these once again as light as I can, but still enough weight to cast obviously. But with that curl tail on the back, you're gonna get a totally different swim action to your little shrimp from Fish Arrow. So you've got 2 different profiles there. And last but not least is the Damiki Squash Shad. So another different tail on this one. So you got a little paddle tail on this one, little squashed paddle tail in a grub style body. So 2 different grubs and a little shrimp for your soft plastics this month. And over to the hard bodies, we've got 2 here from Fishcraft. We've got the Snoot Pop. So this is just a little cut face popper, ready to go out of the box. Gonna be perfect for chasing your surface brim, surface whiting, anything else that you can catch on surface pretty much in the estuaries, but brim and whiting are generally my go-to for little popping like this, just over the flats. Can be a lot of fun. Another one from Fishcraft is the Be Cranky. So this is a 38mm medium diver, so it's going to dive about 1.8 meters. Little hard body, little crankbait. And once again, this is perfect for your brim whiting, even flathead. You can troll up some flathead behind your kayak or your boat as well. It's going to be great for this, but most of the time when I chuck one of these things on, I'm chasing my brim and my whiting, either up on the flats or around some rock walls, or some oyster racks is going to be great for this as well. And last but not least, you want to be able to keep these lures tied to your main line. We've included some Diamond FC from Samaki fluorocarbon leader in 8 pounds. This is a good shock leader, highly absorbent and abrasive of that shock. So you know that when you've got your lures tied on here, you've got something to take the beating and battering that the oceans out there have to throw at you. And that's it for the saltwater estuary box this month. If you want to check it out or any of the others in the range, just head to www.tackleclub.com.au. Pick a box that's right for you, and welcome to the club.